So first up, we've got Adrienne in these amazing dark wash flares. They're by Gold Sign and they're completely on trend for the season. But what's great about the flares is they're great for every body shape. They're really the most flattering, as are the boot cut, because they kind of level out your body shape. So if you have bigger hips, the fact that you're kind of kicking out underneath your knee is really flattering. These particular flares only come in the dark wash because it is that more kind of trend focus. So that dark wash denim in the flare cut is really, really key this season. And what's great about these is they elongate the leg. So if you're someone who steers away usually from the skinny fit because they can make you look a little bit shorter, or sometimes we say the skinny fit is kind of like an upside down triangle. So if you're bigger up here, steer away from the skinny and absolutely go for the flares or the boot cuts. It is our premium brand, so they are more expensive than what you would find in the high street, but it is an investment piece, something that's going to last in your wardrobe season to season regardless of the trends. They come in all different sizes, from a variety from 30 up to 34 on the leg length and from 25 upwards on the waist. So these are called the Gigi cropped flare and they're by J brand, and what they do is they take into account how a flare balances out the body proportions but in a crop. So usually the cropped jean cuts you off just underneath your knee, but these actually flare out a little bit, so again it balances out your proportions, which is great. You don't usually get that with a cropped style. They come in this lovely olive colour, which again is nice because those kind of khaki neutrals are great coming into spring summer and can be worn with lots of kind of brightly coloured tops, or maybe kind of those soft sorbet colours that we see so much of, and they're great because they're actually inspired by Audrey Hepburn's movie called Gigi. So the Levi's are a revolutionary new way of sizing. Instead of saying you're size 8, 10, 12, 14, it's now all about the curve of your bum and the shape of your thighs and your hips. So basically it's called the curve ID. You might be a demi-curve, a bold curve, or a slight curve, depending on basically the size of your bum. So it means that you're not going to get any gaping at the back. It's really going to fit you perfectly. So, and it comes in a variety of styles. We've gone for the skinny fit just because it really kind of shows off the derriere in the best possible way, but it does come in a boot cut and a wider leg as well. So there really is something for everyone. They're definitely a special pair of jeans, and it's if you're the type of person who looks for a jean that fits you perfectly, the Levi Curve is a perfect one to go for. They retail from €100 to 120 depending on the style, so it really is kind of an investment piece, especially if you get one that fits you perfectly. So what's great about these jeans are they're actually an iconic label from the 70s in Britain, and they've just been relaunched and they're exclusive to BT2 in Ireland. They're called Made in Heaven, and stars like Farrah Fawcett wore them back in the 70s, and it's just been relaunched by the daughter of the guy that originally launched them. So there's kind of like a nice backstory to them as well. And they have continued that kind of iconic 70s look. We've gone for the beautiful white cropped jeans because it is coming into spring summer, so you know white jeans do become more on trend, and it's nice to see that crop coming through again because again slightly more flattering for the white jeans. Sometimes people kind of stay away from them a little bit, but the cropped jean has come back and it just kind of elongates your leg the same way a flare or a boot cut would, because you get to see the skinniest part of your leg, which would be the ankle. So really flattering for lots of different body shapes. I think if you're going to wear cropped jeans, either wear them with wedges because again that is very on trend at the moment with that whole 70s style, or you know wear them with a nice kind of plain pump if you wanted to dress them down for the day, kind of channeling Audrey Hepburn, who would have worn cropped jeans a lot back in her day. So maybe a nice pair of nude pumps to elongate the leg again. If you're not brave enough for white, they do come in a variety of washes. They come in the kind of light wash denim and the dark wash denim, and again Made in Heaven jeans come in a variety of cuts. So if you like the idea of that whole kind of 70s icon look but you don't like the idea of cropped or white, there's definitely something there for you. Salsa jeans are brilliant. They've been dubbed the Wonder Bra for the bum, and this style that we have are called Secret because what they do is they lift your bum and they suck in your thighs and they lengthen your leg, which is absolutely brilliant. The style that we've gone for in the salsa are the boot cut in the dark wash. So that's, again, it's that slightly more flattering shape. So this is definitely for someone who has difficulty finding the perfect pair of jeans because it kind of does all the magic tricks for you. And again, the boot cut would be the most flattering if you have bigger hips, or maybe if you want to disguise your tummy a little bit because they are that slightly higher rise. So great perhaps for a lady who's had a baby and wants to kind of suck it in a little bit on top. And again, you're not going to get any overflow or any love handles, which girls absolutely hate. Brilliant price, €100. So for something that's going to stay in your wardrobe season to season, when you get that perfect fit, it's a really good price.